Shalawam, Shalawam. Alright. We're gonna go into a couple videos. Everybody remember that demon. Alright. First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi, Hashem, Barak, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalawam to you sincere Ahtham out there pushing and preaching this 100% doctrine on the highways and byways. 144,000 men that serve Yahawah, Hashem, Yahawashi, as well as you 1/3 men, women, and children, maintaining yourself in this truth. Shalawam to you as well, you foreign Israelites that may live amongst the heathen, looking like the heathen, but are indeed Israelites. Shalawam to you as well. Okay, this lesson will be entitled Simp Men, or Men Get Your Confidence Back. Alright? So, brothers may have, remembered this demon from, I think last week, brothers did videos on him. And he basically, this dude thinks it's a game, man. So, I'm gonna just let this go, and we gonna discuss it. I may stop it at certain parts, but I'm gonna let it go.
I'm gonna stay tonight. Is that okay? Yeah. Is it a problem? Okay, I just, I'll give you a call in the middle of the night. Yeah. So I'm gonna stay tonight. I'll be home by 7:30. Okay. All right, I love you. Okay, bye. Yes. Not happy, but
you booked a hotel room, right?
Hotel room booked. Keys in my car.
Hotel room. It's me.
It took you so long.
Get my bad. You crazy.
What?
Man, you know it's too late. You gotta get up.
Shit.
Dude, what the hell, man? Why you
Alarm for 7 p.m. Not 7 p.m.
You
I gotta go.
I
gotta go.
He ain't even wake up.
I gotta go.
Get your ass up. Bro, I hope you're not in trouble. Let me know if you're safe at home, okay? Look like you gonna take care of him.
Hey, yo, look. Y'all is crazy, man. Why the fuck would y'all send that to my job, man? Why would y'all send that to my job, man? And then y'all send it to her husband. How the fuck does y'all even find her husband? Why would y'all do that? Why would y'all send that shit to my job? Man, y'all got me fired, bro.
Not
I got fired.
deal.
Today, they just fired me 30 minutes ago. Why would y'all send that to my job, bro? It's cool. I understand y'all like the entertainment shit. Y'all like to see people go through whatever they go through and shit like that. And it's funny to y'all, whatever, cool. But why the fuck would y'all do that? Why would y'all send that shit to my job? Y'all diabolical as hell, man.
No, you diabolical.
I can't do shit.
You gonna be named this diabolical CNA worker. This nigga salty.
So I got some good news today. I got a new job, less than a week. It's so easy to get a new nursing job, right? Now let me tell y'all something. Just because a girl is married or taken, that ain't have nothing to do with me. If she wanted to talk to me, we going to fuck around, alright? I'm not going to say no because you're taken or married. If I want you, I want you. It is what it is. I'm not giving no mercy, because if I was married and my girl was doing that, none of you men out there is not going to give me no mercy. So therefore, I'm not giving up no mercy. So y'all can't be getting mad at me because I talk to taken or married women. It is what it is. It's part of the game. Alright? Y'all act like I never talked to somebody that was married or taken before. Y'all acting wow.
Whoa. I ain't even gotta go. I don't even gotta go no more. You know, and hey, he does it again. Okay? If I continue on the video, he does it again with another female. Alright? And so it's just even more wicked, man. So this is what happens when you don't have the law. All right, yeah, damn 2/3 soon to be terminated. Most definitely, man. All right, Leviticus 20:10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer, Slakia, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to, come on, man, unalived. All right? At the end of the day, this is what happens. This is the attitude you have on you when you don't have the law. I'm gonna let it play one time. One more time.
I got a new job, less than a week. It's so easy to get a new nursing job, right? Now, let me tell y'all something. Just because a girl is married or taken, that ain't have nothing to do with me. If she wanted to talk to me, we going to fuck around. Alright? I'm not gonna say no because you taken or married. If I want you, I want you. It is what it is. I'm not giving no mercy, because if I was married and my girl was doing that, none of you men out there is not gonna give me no mercy. So therefore, I'm not giving up no mercy. So y'all can't be getting mad at me because I talk to taken or married women. It is what it is. It's part of the game. Alright? Y'all act like I never talked to somebody that was married or taken before. Y'all acting wild.
We acting wild, man. We acting wild. Everybody don't do that, but this is the norm in Babylon. As you can see in this clip, what was he talking about? He said, I know y'all like the entertainment factor. He's doing this and he posting it all on TikTok. Okay? He believes that sleeping with other men's wives is entertainment. This is what this demon believes, man. And that's why he got fired. But hey, he got another job that quick. But he's going to get fired again because he's doing the same thing, man. All right? These are the type of dudes. This is what we talk about when we talk about 2/3. This dude is, man, straight wicked, man. Okay? Proverbs 21:4. And high look and a proud heart, and the plowing of the wicked is sin. Okay? The thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteousness. And that's the remnant. That's the brothers that truly fear Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. But of everyone that is hasty only to want. The getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a vanity tossed to and fro of them that seek death, that seek to be unalive. You know, your woman is your glory. So in a sense, your woman is like a treasure. And he's getting treasures by a lying tongue. You got to lie to her. She's lying to her husband so he can, basically, do what they do. And what's done in the dark definitely shall come to the light, man. So these are the type of demons that they don't care about the law. And he's an Israelite. Most definitely he's an Israelite, all right? Unless some kind of crazy way, but he definitely looks like Jake, right? Of the southern kingdom, okay? And this dude is just hard-headed. You got caught. Everybody, they sent the video to the woman's husband. Somehow they found him, and that's of the spirit of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Because what's done in the dark shall be found out. It's gonna be found out. Okay? Hey, if you are committing adultery with another man's wife right now, it's going to be found out. It don't matter how slick, how sneaky you think you are. It's going to be found out. Okay? Let me get that scripture. Proverbs 64:5. You basically got an Edomite spirit on you. Proverbs 64:5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? And that's speaking of how the Edomites go forth and lay snares, in a private matter. And when Jake acts on that vibration, you basically doing the same thing that they do. This is Edomite activity, man. Adultery, committing adultery, messing with another man's wife. All right? This dude is a demon, man. And he doesn't have long. All right? He doesn't have long unless he repents and converts. But when you this proud,
less than a week. It's so easy to get a nursing job, right? Now let me tell y'all something. Just because a girl is married or taken, that ain't have nothing to do with me. If she wanted to talk to me, we going to fuck around.
boy, what is a woman? That's a man's, especially a wife. That's a man's possession. Before it's a man's possession, it's the father's possession, the daughter. All right, you give your daughter away. Israelite men, you give your daughter away, and you give your daughter away to, hopefully an Israelite man. If not, if you keeping the law, it's gonna be an Israelite man. You raise your daughter up the correct way, it's gonna be an Israelite man, because we ain't producing no so-called bastards, man. We was commanded not to give our daughters to the Canaanites. All right, Deuteronomy 7th chapter. We was commanded not to give our daughters over to these heathen nations. Okay? Because that heathen that goes into an Israelite woman is producing a heathen, not producing an Israelite. All right? Numbers 1 and 2, Numbers 1 and 18. All right? I'll get that for you. So, and this dude is an Israelite, even though he's messing with an Edomite woman. Okay? The curses still befall him. All right, Proverbs 8 and 13. The fear of Yahawah is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate. All right, for you people that think God is love, trust and believe he hates. Okay? The fear of Yahawah is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate. Counsel is mine and sound wisdom I am understanding, I have strength. All right, and Salakia, it's 7 things that Yahawah hates. If I can remember that one. I think it might be Psalms 119. No, I can't remember that one. But basically, Yahawah does hate, and he hates a liar. He hates a deceitful person. All right? He loves to see a man and a woman together. All right? And when brothers are together, brotherhood, the brotherhood, okay? A man and a woman together, family, things like that. Yahawah wants us to go forth and multiply. All right? But you got these demons out here, man, that they just can't get right. Why do you gotta build upon another man's foundation? You gotta build upon another man's household. You gotta mess with another man's possession. Okay? That's, at the end of the day, that's laziness. Right? Proverbs 6 and say the water. That's it right there. Proverbs 6 and 16. These 6 things doeth Yahawah hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue. He got both. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Okay? And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift and run into mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. All right? This guy, this damn demon, is he breaking all of that, most of that. All right? Lying tongue, sowing discord, breaking up a happy home. If it's breaking up a home, I wouldn't say that home is happy. Okay? Deceit, running to mischief, running to commit adultery. All right? This is the way you get took out. All right? We seen it when it happened last year with those cops. And that cop's wife was messing with that dude. And those 5 cops, they like beat his ass or whatever, you know? And shoot, in the kingdom, that would be tolerated because that was of the law. Okay, the adulteress and the adulterer both should be unalived. All right? So y'all better, man. I know we in America and we can't go forth and carry out that law just willy-nilly like we want to, you know. But since we can't do that, trust and believe Yahawah will have spirits created for vengeance come and carry out the law. You're not gonna escape. All right, you out here breaking the law and you know we can't keep it or whatever. You still gonna feel that. If you believe that he doesn't judge, Yahawah judges every single day, man. All right. So I ain't gonna even play the next part. He sneaks in this man. The next part is he goes to the man's house. I ain't even gonna run it. He goes to the house, man. He goes to the house. I'm gonna read this. She called her boyfriend while he at work to have him DoorDash her enough food for both of us to eat, not knowing I'm laid up with her. As a man, you really gotta place that in your mind and think about it. Like, why is she asking for so much food? All right? This whole thing is just wickedness, man. All right? And if brothers want to, go and watch this, it's male nurse is clapping the cheeks of all his married coworkers because he continues to do that vicious act. And Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi is going to put this brother, he's going to unalive this brother. All right? And I believe it to be soon, man. All right? Judgment about to come down on these guys quickly, man. Because, hey, you can't sit here and be like in ignorance. You can't sit here. The truth is out here, okay? The truth is out here over and over and over. It's brothers in every major city damn near, okay? From the East Coast to the West Coast, all four winds of the earth, from Australia to Alaska, all right? It's a GMS Alaska, okay? So you can't sit here and act like you don't know about your heritage. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You Hebrew Israelites. That's what we are. You can't sit here and act like that. All right, so let's move on to the next video.
This man walks back in her life to pipe her down the way she wanted. And on top of that, now he's a felon? Oh, she is in chicken head heaven. She is in bird heaven right now. It's your boy V, back with another reaction video. Guys, if a woman likes you, if a woman is sexually attracted to you, if you are hitting the bottom, if you're hitting every spot she wants you to hit, you can go
kind of vulgar.
18 months at a maximum, and you could call her back and she will come over like she never left. You may say to yourself, that's not true. That is absolutely true. I haven't gone as far as 18 months, but I've gone as long as 12. And trust me, when I called her back, when I called them back, they came back like they never left. But before we get into this video, make sure you hit the like button 1 time, hit it 2 times, hit it 3 times. Also, you're watching all these videos, you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for a player.
Hey. All right, let's get into it.
Situation. I literally haven't heard from or spoken to this man in about 2 years. And randomly the other night he called me. I told him, call me back during business hours. And he called me back today, asked me what I was doing. I said I had to do some errands. He was like, let me take you on your errands and then let me take you out to lunch. So that is what we'll be doing.
2 years. She hasn't heard from the man in 2 years. That means in 2 years, she hasn't really had anything going on, which is all of them, guys. You think these women got things going on in their lives are boring. What makes a woman's life exciting is a man.
I am a little nervous. I mean, I guess we'll just see what's been going on the past couple of years. I was literally so unprepared for what this man had to tell me. We're sitting down, our food is on the way, and then he proceeds to tell me he's been in prison for the past 20 months, and he got out 5 days ago.
Makes perfect sense. I know a cousin, did a bid for 10 years, came back, and the first thing he did was, he linked up with Shorty, with the last Shorty he was piping down. That's what you're supposed to do. Go find the last one you was piping down real good, and go ahead and see if you can set up 10 for about 6 months.
I have a 3-tier shellfish platter with a warm lobster roll on the way. He added the caviar to his scrambled eggs, and he's telling me the feds took it all. And I'm just like, what are you talking about?
During that conversation, she was getting turned on so much. This is the type of excitement and drama women love to walk into. God.
Yeah, that's it, pretty much. I ain't gonna play the whole video, but women, the vibration on these Israelite women in this nation is they love the bad guy. They love that guy that's that ain't gonna be shit for them. They love to play the victim. They love to get caught up in situations. They love Pookie and Ray Ray. They love the drug dealer. Okay, this is what these women love, man. You did a couple years. Oh, they all up on you. Felon, you know. While meanwhile, the average Joe, the boring guy, he gets overlooked over and over and over. Shalawam, Yahawah, Yahawashi, Barak, Ahtham to all, that's up in here. Shalawam. So the average Joe, you going to get overlooked. But, hey, that's good. Because what? Ecclesiasticus 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth Yahawah. All right? If you fear Yahawah, then what are you going to do? You're going to be Romans 13. You're going to be staying out the way of the officials. You're going to be staying out the way of the laws. You ain't going to be out here doing whatever, doing things to get you hindered up and locked up. All right? You're going to be tending to what? You're going to be doing the will of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Yahawashi said, those that do my Father's will, right? Those is who will make it into the kingdom, walking through that straight gate. Okay? These worldly women, they headaches. They're going to be headaches to you, Jake. To you true brothers, man. They're going to be headaches to you. All right? Let's go to John 15 chapter, and start at 18. If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So these worldly women, right? They may look, some of them may look okay or good or whatever, right? But most of the time, their attitude and their character, it's going to be a headache to you if you in this truth. Because you're looking at them as really like Babylonian women, man. They caught up with a strange woman. Proverbs 6 and 23, 24. They caught up on strange doctrine and things like that. And some of these women, like, you might try to deal with her. It's so many red flags, but you really like her or whatever. But some of these women, man, as they say, you can't change her into a housewife, right? So it would be better just to cut your losses sometimes and just step if you're dealing with a woman like that, man. But scripture also talks about, hey, if you're dealing with a woman and y'all are pleased to deal with one another, then pray on that. Yahawah can, through the believing woman, can change the man, or through the believing man can change the woman. That's 1 Corinthians 7 chapter. So, stand with that. These worldly women, us brothers in the truth ain't seeking these worldly women, man. And we don't care if they don't like us. These ratchets don't like us, so what? Fuck them. We don't like them. We're not trying to deal with no woman that's trying to go, why you don't want to go to the club? You a square. You a lame. Why you don't want to go out? Me and my girls going out? Well, fuck it. Go out then. Bitch. I ain't trying to, we ain't about that life. Man in the truth, man, I'm born, right? I'm going to work. I'm coming home. I got a studio at home. I might make some music. And I'm going to camp on Saturday. I'm producing lessons. I'm cooking. I'm boring. I'm not out there trying to do no bullshit. All right? We not in the streets. Proverbs 6 and 23. For the commandment is a lamp and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. Meaning, if you in the law, then you fear Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. You're going to do the will of Yahawah. All right? You're not trying to do what the world does. So the world is going to hate you. It's going to persecute you, just as it persecuted Yahawashi. Verse 24, which the brother put, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. And that's also speaking about doctrines. And when you got an Israelite woman that doesn't even know she's an Israelite, she may be into that Christianity. She's just doing all of that. Hearsay and Christmas and all of that BS, right? She's a strange woman because she has forsaked her true power, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. She has forsaked her true culture and customs. She don't even know what it means to be from the tribe of whatever tribe she is. She don't even know about the tribes. She don't care, right? You know, so that's a strange woman. And a strange woman is also a heathen woman, right? So these women, man, it's best. I'm going to get this and then I'll get them precepts from you brothers. Micah 2:10. And matter of fact, let's start at let's just get 10. No, matter of fact, 9. The women of my people have you cast out from their pleasant houses. From their children have you taken away my glory forever. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. What is a woman again? A woman is a possession. All right? So guess what? She's polluted as well. How did Eve get polluted? By dealing with Esau. By dealing with that wicked Satan. Okay? Which was, you know, physically the counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan is the so-called white man. So Eve was dealing with Satan in the garden. That's how she got polluted. So our women been polluted since the beginning of time, man. And she brought that pollution back to Adam and polluted him and got us kicked out of the garden. All right? The so-called Israelite woman has been the sidekick to Satan since the beginning. If you really think about that, man. And it ain't, you know, it's all planned by Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi. So women don't get the feeling all bad. Just understanding though, all right? Because what is it? The evil root was planted in Adam. I believe that's Second Esdras fourth chapter, or maybe third. I think it's fourth though. But the evil root was planted in Adam, right? So it was all the will of Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi, for us to go off and to go through these cycles. All right? But you got to be careful dealing with these women in Babylon, in this world, man, because they all polluted. It don't matter if she in the truth, bro. She in the truth. She good. Nah, these women in the truth be hoeing too. Okay? You better wake up. It don't matter if she in the truth. I don't give a fuck. She's still a woman. All right? Sirach 25 and 26. Perfect. If she go not as thou wouldst have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Right? And any woman that you letting go, understanding this, you making her basically, like she can't mess with another man while you living. Okay? So, you know, that's a big step. So you women, you need to please your man. Your man is what? As Sarah called Abraham, that's your Lord. That's your master. That's the head of your house. That's who Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi is dealing with. All right? He ain't dealing with you. He ain't dealing with you. He's dealing with that man. That man of Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi. He's not dealing with you. All right? If you got a question, you need to go ask him. And he's going to seek it. And he's going to bring you back that answer. That's according to order. 1 Corinthians, the 14th chapter, man. Verse 34, 35. So, you know, and a wise woman would take heed and be in that order. And the brother put Ecclesiasticus 25 and 16. I've had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. All right, and that's leading me to the next couple of videos. Because a simp, he not going to take heed to that scripture. He going to dwell with that woman. He going to want to dwell with that wicked woman. Because he's simpish. He love to be a simp. So let's keep going. Matter of fact, I'll say that one. Yeah, this is a good one.
Will only select a man who's filled with low self-esteem. She will find the man who doesn't know how to exert his boundaries, doesn't know how to look for red flags, and doesn't know how to stand up for himself. That's the man she will select. So if you are a man with really low self-esteem and really value the connection more than the respect that she's giving you, you are going to find yourself constantly manipulated, cheated on, and disrespected by women. So this is how she knows. Firstly, how a woman spots a man with low self-esteem is he seems to be super impressed with her beauty. When a man is so impressed by a woman's physical beauty, she starts to have a power over him. The most beautiful woman in the world will get in line for a man who's not that attractive if he's not that impressed by her appearance. But a woman who's not that attractive will become disrespectful and push boundaries with a man who is in awe of her beauty because she sees it as a power play. So when you are with a woman, and if you don't have a lot of experience with beautiful women, and you haven't been around a lot of women, women smell that off you very quickly, and then they learn that they can push your boundaries, and they learn that maybe they can disrespect you, maybe they can cheat on you, but you're not going to go anywhere because she knows you can't do any better looks-wise. That's how we know a man's got low self-esteem. Whereas when a woman acts like her looks are great, he's very attracted to her, she's very beautiful, but they are not the glue for the relationship. They're not going to stay with her purely based on looks. Then she learns to respect him more. She learns that she has to bring something other than appearance and other than sex in order to keep this man. But when she learns that her appearance is the only thing he needs, after every fight, after every disrespect, she knows that she can simply use her beauty to get back in his good books, and it is light work for her. She doesn't even have to try.
Hey, she cut that up. I ain't gonna lie, that was solid. Alright? Women will manipulate that. If they get you, they'll try to get you feeling desperate. I got him. He ain't gonna leave me. He like this. I got him. A woman wants to have you in her clutches, man. She want to have it where she can manipulate you and do all of this and got you eating right out of her hand. And that's the definition of a simp. You being a simp dude. You desperate. You need her. You should never be in a position where you need a woman. All right? It should be like my wife. I don't need my wife, but I want my wife to be there. But I don't need her. Right? All right? Because, look, man, Proverbs 6 and this goes for any woman, man. Proverbs 6 and 25. Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, your mind, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. Okay? Don't fall for these women. Because if these women can use their beauty to play with you, they're going to do it. And they're going to manipulate you. And they're going to have you buying everything. They're going to have you doing whatever. Doing stuff that you know you aren't supposed to be doing. And that what main example of that. Look at King Solomon. How did he fall? Was that not simp behavior? He was dealing with all those women. Is that not simp behavior? Not. You can deal with multiple women, yes, indeed. But when you start building false idols for them, that's simp behavior. You know, and King Solomon was one of the wisest. He was the wisest until Yahawashi came, and we know Yahawashi to be King Solomon, right? So understand that. But you got Jake down here thinking that they can. No, King Solomon was number 2 at wisdom, bruh. All right, so you thinking that you gonna be that much better? You thinking that, come on, these women could get you too. All right? Look at your boy Kanye, man. Look at how Kim got him looking stupid. Look at that. All right? Y'all already know where I'm going with this, and then I'll get that for you. Proverbs 31 and 3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. You should never need a woman. Don't never let a woman think you need her. You don't need her. This is why the elders went in a couple weeks ago about you don't live with a woman. You do not live with a woman, man. She lives with you. It's your house. So if you don't have a house, then you shouldn't even really be dating, bro. Get your priorities in order. You out here, brothers be out here, I'm trying to get a chick. You ain't got no place to stay. Where you gonna house her at? Where you gonna keep her at? You gonna stay with her? Okay. That ain't it. Get your priorities in order. Okay? It's priorities, man. You need to get a car. First of all, you need to get a job, a car, a house. Then maybe start dealing with a woman. Women are expensive. All right? That's why in the law, let's get that, man. Exodus 21 and 10. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage, shall he not diminish? And if he do not these three unto her, then shall she go out free without money. So if you got 2 wives, 3 wives, you can't treat any of the other one better. If she got a Gucci bag, she need a Gucci bag, and she need a Gucci bag. All right? You cannot treat these women differently. Right? I'm going to read it one more time. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, her clothes, and her duty of marriage, shall he not diminish? I mean, intercourse, you be making love to this woman, you got to make love to the other one. All right? According to the law, you can't diminish any part of marriage. All right? That's why when brothers get in this truth and they trying to manipulate it to get multiple wives, you got to have the money, and you got to have the houses for that. You got to have the situations for that. Otherwise, you just being lustful, man. And this ain't the point in time where we need multiple wives. Your wife should be wisdom right now. You should be focused on this truth, man. You should be focused on falling in love with Yahawashi, with the word, man. All right? Call it up. As the scripture say, man, you can have wives, but if they take your heart away from Yahawah, then it's basically a sin. And we learn from King Solomon. We learn from Samson. We learn from our forefathers. We learn from David, what he went through. We learn from the ones before us. You know, I get them for you. Proverbs 20, 23 and 27, that's a good one. Proverbs 23 and 27. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. All right, yeah. Most definitely, especially when you messing with a whore, and you know, and that doesn't mean that that's a woman of the street. You know, that's what you would normally think about. But a harlot can be your neighborhood jump off, man. You know everybody done hit that. That's a whore. All right? Keisha from down the block. Your boy Tony hit it. Your boy Gerard hit it. Now it's your turn. All right? Man, you the dumb one that messed up and got her pregnant. Now that deep ditch is with you for 18 years and more. Because then you got college. Then you got boom, boom, boom. And you know you ain't really messed with her personality. That baby mama drama, bro, that's something I don't wish on no brother, man. But that's a curse. That's in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Okay? Let's go get that. You don't want that. That's why you got to pick them correctly. Deuteronomy 28 and I think 30. Yeah. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof. All right? So that's adultery as well. You know, as the first video which we showed, matter of fact, we can tie that into Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Because these Edomites, the curses is starting to fall on them. And Yahawah, thy power, will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So they gonna start having baby mama drama. They gonna start having all these, situations. Slavery. Oh, yes, it's coming for you, Edomites. Most definitely. Bind the kings with chains. They nobles with feathers of iron. All right? These curses is about to fall on y'all and you heathen. Those that hate us. Okay? Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi is a just power. So everybody gets their just desserts. You get what you deserve at the end of the day. You know? Man, we could eat up Sirach, the 25th chapter. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all perish. Exactly. Right? Eve. As we said, she had that corruption on her from Esau. All right? She is the beginning. She why we down in this. So what do you do about that? Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. All right? Man, you're supposed to run your household. All right? You know I'm supposed to be in chaos? Check stuff, man. Because if you don't check stuff in the beginning, then it's going to be allowed. And guess what? It's going to get out of hand. That's why you got to check stuff early. When you driving your car and your engine light come on, ain't you going to go check that? Or you just going to keep driving for weeks and then before you know it, your shit broke down? You should have checked it that when it first came on. It's the same thing in a relationship, man. If it's something that you don't like, you check it. Or she gonna continue to do it. And guess what? That's gonna turn into simp. That's simpism. Cause she know he ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna check me. I can talk to him any type of way. I can treat him like this. He ain't gonna ask me where I've been. He ain't gonna boom, boom, boom. Right? So on and so on. Okay? As she said it, man. She went through it. You know. Let's keep it going. One more, because she kind of solid with it. Are you a simp? Here's the truth.
Here's what being a simp is. It's not about loving and investing in your partner, which is often the case. They seem to think that anybody who loves or invests or wants a long-lasting or who is loyal is a simp. Here's what being a simp is. A woman crosses your boundaries and you still accept, and not only accept, you try and get her back. That's what simping is. Everybody's got different boundaries. But if you've seen a woman cross your boundaries many times, you've seen unacceptable behavior, and instead of them withdrawing your love, you then shower her with more love to get her back. That I can understand is a simp. But somebody who vets a woman correctly and then explains their boundaries. And here's what a boundary is. It's very simple. The moment you feel something is not great, you communicate it. You don't test your partner to see if they break it again and so on. You just say, look, I don't like it when you don't call me after a night out. I just want to make sure you got home okay. Or I don't like it. I think that outfit's a little bit too revealing on a night out. Can you just be a little bit more mindful? You say your boundaries. Now, if you don't say your boundaries and you allow a woman to completely disrespect them, even though you're feeling it, you know in your soul she's disrespecting your boundaries, but you're still begging her to be with you, and she's doing unacceptable behavior, and you're still begging her, then you fall into the category of a simp. But that can happen with women, men, anyone can do that. But strong boundaries create good neighbors. The moment we put our boundaries up, people then know how to behave around us, and we become simp-free. We become immune to being a simp.
And what is that? Basically, desperation, man.
Question.
Once again, going back to the point
for a major brand
of don't let a woman think you need her. That desperation, that shit is not attractive. You know, women look at that shit as weakness. I had him crying, girl. He was texting me, double texting me. They be talking with their girls about you and shit. You don't think so? Trust and believe they do. All right? Because what you doing, you giving your power over to a woman in the way which is destroy of kings. That's why you come into this truth, you start reading the scriptures, you realize what a real man is. Being accountable and standing on your own too. It ain't all about women. This shit ain't about women. This ain't about, man. It's so much more, bro. It's so much more. But you got men that's lustful that'll use this truth to get over on women. All right, you see that plenty of times. Let's go to Proverbs 31:10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. Once you get a righteous woman that knows her place, that knows her role, then, boy, it's going to be more enjoyable, life in general. All right, Salakia. I want to precept that with Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. Right? That's scientifically proven. Because if you're dealing with a woman and she cheating on you, she, doing all that bullshit, just nagging, it's gonna raise your blood pressure. She's stressing you out. She really messing up your value of life, the way that you live. It had brothers not even wanting to go home. I gotta go home and deal with this. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a woman, a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. All right? Yeah, that reminds me of the episode of My Wife and Kids when Junior cried to his... Man, Junior was a simp. Yeah, I remember Junior. That dude was a simp. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion which shall be given in the portion of them that fear Yahawah. As Yahawashi said, seek the kingdom of heaven, all these things shall be given unto you. So what's the first thing you need to do? Repent and be converted. Seek the kingdom of heaven. Then the woman that you need is going to be given unto you, right? What you pray for in Yahawashi's name, it will be given unto you if you get your life right, all right? That's what we mess up on. We seek stuff on our own understanding, on our own power, which we don't got no power, all right? We don't go through Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. If you do that, if you don't go through Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, it's going to fail every time. It's going to crumble every time. Look at P. Diddy. It's crumbling. It don't matter how long it lasted. It was built up in wickedness. It was built up with rituals, right? Blood rituals on the left side, things of the left side. He was calling on Satan, Baal. He was doing wicked Canaanite rituals, things like that, Mo activities, right? He was serving Satan with his body, literally. All right? So it's going to fall. It's going to crumble. It came to naught because it's not of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Now, when it's of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, it's not going to come to naught. That's why the brothers go out every Saturday. That's why the things that's been said, the prophecies and things, the breakdowns, all right, is correct. Because the elders is true, man. They ain't failed. They ain't failing us. They ain't lacking. It's really the Rakakadash that's dealing, right? And GMS got the truth, man, at the end of the day. And everybody see that. Everybody see that, man. You know? All right, let's get this dude, Tate. Now, he said some good stuff right here, so I'm going to let it go. And I'm about to wrap up. I think I got like 2 more videos.
There's so many men who are in bad situations with women because the cowardice is they are afraid to lose her. Trump says it in his book, The Art of the Deal. If you're not prepared to walk away from the table, you cannot negotiate. And that is absolutely true in a relationship. If you are not prepared to get rid of her, then what are you negotiating? If you're not prepared to say, sorry, that's the red line, goodbye, then you don't have a negotiating position. You don't have one because you'll just say no, forever, and you'll just stay forever. There has to be a line you will not allow to be crossed. There has to be, right? And so many men are so scared of losing the girl, but if you refuse, men message me all the time, I need my girl to listen to me, I need my girl to have sex with me, but I don't want to split up with her. You already lost. I was like, bro, if you're telling me there's no scenario in which you will leave her, I can't help you. I can't help you. Your only power is that's your only power. You can't smack all the guys. It's 2021, bro. You can't use violence. Like these guys are out here thinking like it's 1921. Oh, well, can I do this? Like, no, bro, you can't. Your only power as a man is you got to be able to walk away and replace her with another girl, bro. That's the only way you can do it. And you're a real man about it, because I have people smash me all the time and they go, oh yeah, it's easy for you to, you don't care. I say, no, incorrect. I will tell you right now on this podcast, I have walked away from women I loved with all my heart, and women I missed for months, but I never fucking told them, and I never text them. I just fucking was a man about it. Right. Being a man about things isn't not feeling things. It's feeling things and still acting like a man. I've had women who wouldn't comply with X demand. I told them to get the fuck out. They called my bluff and they got the fuck out. And I missed their ass badly. And I still, as a man, ignored it. In fact, you know what's funny? One of them bitches, after 2.5 years, messaged me on Instagram yesterday. And I read her message and left it on read.
Hey, don't appear desperate, right? It don't matter, like, you may love, you know, so whatever, love, all right? But you cannot allow a woman to break these boundaries, right? Because that's just disrespect, all right? And if she does it one time, she's going to continue to do it, man. That's how you see these dudes, man, getting manipulated. You don't want to be in that position. Once you start simping, it's over, bro. It's no coming back from that. You gonna go forth and put your foot down now? You know? That's I used to work at an after school program. And they'd tell us, don't be friendly with these kids. You not buddy. You need to set that standard and you need to keep it the entire program. Right? And I was strict. But you would see some of these coaches, they would try to be buddy, and them kids would run over them. Because they know who they can get over on. That's the same thing. Females know who they can get over on. They know who they can manipulate. right? And once again, it's not attractive to them, all right? So the point of not being a simp, it makes you even more desirable to women. That's why the men of Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Isaiah 4:1, the women will flock to the men because they're going to be real men. All these other men are going to be what? Crying and sighing like a woman in travail. Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. That's complete. That's more than 7 women. That's just a complete number of women. Because 7 speaks of completion. Salakia. And you know, when you read in certain scriptures, you know, you see the number 7 or 10. Like it says, we shall be in the jails for 10 days. It could be more than 10 days. It's just 10 meaning perfection, right? So we're going to be in jail a perfect number of days. I think that's in Revelations. I can't remember the chapter, but you know, so this ain't really speaking about 7 women. It could be 20, 30, 40, whatever it may be. All right. We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. All right. To take away our reproach. So these women are going to be seeking, and these are men of Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi. It's not talking about your average man. All right. They're going to be seeking men of Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi. This is what? A remnant prepared. This is the elect men. Okay? So they're going to be seeking men of Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, because we're going to be the only men not scared. Because we've been telling y'all that this shit was coming forever. You got these other men on the streets actually trying to fight FEMA and trying to fight tanks and drones and, you know, just foolish. Carnal means. King David said, I shouldn't trust in my sword in those times. All right. And I get that Jeremiah 30. And I start at 5. For thus saith Yahawah, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. What's coming? Jacob's trouble. It ain't gonna be no peace. It's gonna be a very scary time. The day of the Lord is a dark day. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins? And that's your mind, more so. All right. As a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Because men don't give birth. Okay? So men are going to, they're going to be, really, they mind, they heart, they're going to be messed up. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who is he? The remnant prepared, right? Take it back. That's that remnant prepared that will be saved out of it. All right? That ain't your heathen man. That ain't your Chinese man. That ain't your Japanese man. That ain't your Arab man. Or that's you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, specifically the ones that's calling on Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi. All right? And ain't the water, man. The water. Revelations 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. That's a perfect number of days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Letting you know that some brothers will be martyred for this truth. But 1 Thessalonians 14... you gonna come back. I mean, Salakia, 1 Thessalonians 4th chapter and verse 15. For this we say unto you by the word of the Master, that we which are alive and remain, and really, it was 14. For if we believe that Yahawashi died and rose again, even so, them also which sleep in Yahawashi will power bring with him. For this we say unto you by the word of the Master, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. For Yahawah himself, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi himself shall descend from heaven, and this is Yahawashi, with a shout, with the voice of the archangel Michael, and with the trump of power, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Right? So the ones that's martyred shall rise first and go into the chariots. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet Yahawashi in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words, man. So and we know that death is not the end. All right? To be martyred, to know that you in the truth, you done repented, you've been walking in the truth. All right, it's a beautiful death, you know, more so because we you know, hey, through hope and through faith, Yahawah Ratazah, we coming back to see the kingdom. We coming back to fight, because it will be a fight. You know, the elder Michael Allah was just going into that. All right, the way the fifth kingdom is brought into is the saints shall take the kingdom. We are gonna fight. All right, we coming back with every man with a two-edged sword in their hand, you know. And I'm gonna finish this up, man. It's already going too long. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on this one, because this one crazy. But I'm gonna just let this go a little bit.
Openly discuss, you know, celibacy. Like, what were some things you found out about yourself?
While I was being celibate, it was probably one of my hardest times, only because I was really like officially single, not talking to nobody, phone dry as hell. So while I was celibate, heck yeah, it really like opened me up to a lot, and it made me more focused than I've ever been in my life. I messed up my 2 years celibacy for 3 minutes. It don't count. It don't count, girl. 3 minutes, anything under 3 minutes don't count. And if you use a condom, it really don't count.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, these girls out their mind, all right? Hold up. I didn't mean to stop it.
You can still say you celibate.
You're not what you're saying you is. A lot of y'all got some shit, some mind games, some gaslighting, a lot of bullshit going on in y'all life as far as relationships and y'all got going on with the people that you're trying to build with, right? And I think some of y'all overlook the fact that some people, regardless, male or female, regardless of what their zodiac sign is, some motherfuckers is just skilled liars, masters of deception, emotional motherfucking magicians. Like, it ain't even as deep as some of y'all want to make it. Like, people toxic, but some people got a motherfucking PhD in lies and deception. Some people, they motherfucking magicians when it comes to being, like, manipulative to people's emotions. Like,
and that's actually the gateway to being a simp. Being emotionally immature, being emotionally weak. Alright, if a woman sees a sign where she can manipulate you and she can play on your emotions, then she gonna open that sign. She gonna open that, man. Like, if you fighting and you done hit a wound, right? Let's say you cut using a sword, you cut him and you pierce through his armor, you gonna continue to attack that point that you broke through. Because you know that's that soft spot. That's that weakness. And you know if you keep stabbing, you know you keep hitting that point, then your enemy is going to be weak. A woman, man, she's so damn manipulative. She'll continue to feed on that, whatever it is, that's your weakness. If it's sex, she going to continue to do that to you. She know I can just do this to him and boom, I get whatever I want. He'll forget about it. You know, man, you got to be careful, man. All right, 1 Timothy 5th chapter, verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. And that's most of these women right now in America. They live in pleasure. They doing what they want. They thinking that they got the power. They calling they queens. That just means a whore, desire of attention. All right, they independent, equality, feminism. They don't want to listen to a man. They don't want to listen to their daddy. They don't want to listen to nobody. right? They living in pleasure. They dead already. Let the dead bury the dead. They ain't trying to come into the truth or nothing. All right? And the 144,000 is men only. And then you have the 1/3 men, women, and children. All right? But it's men. That's who Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi is dealing with. Men. Now, it's some sisters that, yeah, it's going to be a part of the 1/3. All right? But for the most part, hey, we say it all the time. We don't need you Israelite women. If you don't want to get right, then we'll just repopulate with the heathen women. We don't need you Israelite women. All right? But, hey, it's going to be some women that get right, that stay in order. All right? And blessed are those women. All right? Few select sisters. So with that being said, I ain't going to let this go. I'm going to wrap it up, man. I hope this has been edifying. Really just to, brothers, have confidence in yourself and, you know, don't get caught up if you know you ain't getting women or nothing like that. We ain't supposed to be getting women in this time. These women, they not for us. All right, these women are for the world. If these women is liking you, then there's something wrong with you. You not really in the truth. If these women just flocking to you, you know, you know. Nah, but hey, it is what it is, you know. But the world shouldn't be loving us like that. We shouldn't have the glory and the fame and none of that at this point in time. We should not be appealing to the average Eve. We shouldn't be appealing to her, you know. So, hey, there will be more 1/3 women. Yeah, there will be more 1/3 women than men. Most definitely, because we got to repopulate. That's most definite, you know. So, hey, with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalawam to you sincere brothers and sisters. All right, hope this was an edifying lesson. All right, Shalawam.